Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays FTL. We are just going to start a new game here, and by popular demand, I actually am going to switch up our ships. So we will go as this NG cruiser, but very quickly I just want to take a look and see what other ships that we can unlock, so hopefully I can make some progress for this in the future. So, stealth cruiser, this ship is being built near the NG homeworlds. To unlock it, you'll need to help them, but keep in mind they only trust their own kind. So actually, this might be one that we can unlock with our NG cruiser here. Famous mantis thief Kazakh Pleth Click owns this ship. You'll have to convince him to help you. One of the slug ships must know something about this advanced cruiser. Perhaps you can convince them to tell you. A lot of convincing apparently has to happen. Beat the boss to unlock this advanced Federation cruiser. Learn about the Zoltan cruiser from the Zoltan. Travel to an unknown sector of the galaxy to find this powerful vessel. And our last one, prove yourself to the Rockmen to earn this powerful cruiser. Well, we're going to start as our NG cruiser. So the differences here are that, one, we're going to be playing as the NGs, but we do have one human in our crew as well. So I guess NG and human are you know, closely tied together somehow. And in terms of weapons, we have the Ion Blaster, which causes hull damage, but also disables systems. So sometimes you might have seen like ion damage done to my ship. It causes like my shields to disable or something and turn blue for a little while. So that's what this is going to do. And also we have drones here. So we have an anti-ship drone that continuously attacks the enemy ship. And this is what's going to probably do more damage to the shields. Admittedly, I didn't actually know that there was a medbot augmentation on the ship. We're just going to start here. Admittedly, I've only played as the NG ship once, and I did incredibly terribly. So this might be something that is a little tricky for me moving forwards. Let's unpause here. I want to make sure that I'm powering up my weapons. So I can afford to power up my Ion Blast and my anti-ship drone as soon as we come across one. So first things first, let's move our human here into the shield room, and we'll move another NG into the weapon room here. Now, I have no idea how this is going to go. This takes a completely different strategy than the Federation cruiser, at least I think. Because the first time I ran with these guys, I did not do very well as well. Okay. So, you locate the source of the distress call, a nearby human mining colony. This is the mining situation that we end up with all the time. They're trying to set up a quarantine to mitigate the spread of the disease, but lack any enforcement, and a riot seems likely. Now, I've never sent down an NG before, because we've never had this option. Let's check it out. With no fear of catching the disease, your NG crew member helps reassure and organize the infected humans. Calmed by its extensive knowledge about human physiology, the infected submit to the quarantine in hopes that a cure can be found soon. That is awesome. That is way better, because normally, every time I go in there, just something bad happens. But now we get 16 scrap, we get a small bomb as our weapon, 2 more missiles, and a drone part as well. That is awesome. So we have 16 drone parts. By the way, these are like kind of like missiles in that every time we use a drone, it uses a drone part. But anyway, so let's check out the small bomb. It uses a missile, does 2 damage, but only damages systems, not hulls. Okay. And it can target our own ship, although I'm not sure why I would ever want that. Maybe there's like an enemy that'll come across later and hack into our system and take some of our own, you know, materials against us. Okay, so we're finally going to get into some combat here, so let's pause it right away. I definitely want to power up our anti-ship drone. I'm not going to use the small bomb yet, but we'll use the Ion Blast as well. And let's see how this works. So the Ion Blast seems to charge very quickly. Let's dispatch our drone. It's already gone out there now. Just attacking the enemy and keeping its shields paused. Oh, it doesn't even have shields, so it's just actually doing a ton of damage here. We'll use our Ion Blast on the enemy's weapons. That'll disable its weapons for a little while, and the drone actually got a kill there. That was awesome. So we are going to have to keep our drone parts up here to ensure that we can use those as often as possible, because we are going to need to use the Ion Blast and the drone in conjunction with one another. But for now, hey, extra missiles, extra fuel, and extra scrap as well. We have to wait for our FTL drive to charge, and a solar flare is going to break out, and unfortunately, probably cause a fire in some area of the ship. That is not a good area for it to happen in. But let's do this. Remember, our NGs don't need oxygen. Oh, actually, we can close all doors now, because that fire went out very quickly. And now we can jump. Okay, so we don't need to jump to the store just yet, although it's possible that I can find something good there. Maybe I'll jump to the store after I get some more scrap and potentially buy an awesome upgrade right off the bat. Okay, so an especially well-armed pirate ship says, hand over one of your crew members and the rest of you can go free unharmed. Let's fight them. We'll never surrender one of our crew to slavers, and this way we might actually be able to get another crew member from this slave ship here in case they want to surrender. So we'll charge up our anti-ship drone again and get ready to do some damage here. These guys do have shields, but we are going to be able to keep them fairly low with the results of our drone here. So we'll try to take out their shields 100%. Okay, so we've disabled their shields, and we could go for a small bomb, but instead, oh, we need to actually replenish our weapons here, or I'm not really a fan of how this fight is going so far, because we don't have the ability to power our Ion Blast. If we get hit in our weapons section, we actually lose the ability to shoot our Ion Blast, which is really shitty. So let's do this again, try to take out their weapons. Okay, their weapons are disabled temporarily, and we get to blast them again. Let's blast them again in the weapons. Unfortunately, we missed. Shields are critical, which is not a good sign for us. Again, continue to attack just their weapons, basically. Enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL, preparing to leave. You know what? I'm not necessarily adverse to the idea of these guys leaving. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Ion Blast charges so quickly. I've got to remember to keep that down. We might actually kill them here. Alright, surprised even me, because we didn't do so well in that combat, but that's okay. We get a drone part, which is good, a missile, which is good, and extra scrap. So, let's make sure that we're repairing all the elements that need to be repaired here. We need to repair our... What is this room, anyway? I still don't have any idea what this room is. That is... Oh, it's our drone room! Oh, okay, that explains that. Totally okay, then. So we'll send this guy back to the weapons room. We might want to jump to the store soon, so we can repair our hull, and then we'll talk about possibly getting some upgrades. Now... You detect a rebel automated ship nearby. It does not engage and seems to be patrolling around a long-range sensor station. Attack the automated ship to get to the sensor station or avoid provoking the ship. This doesn't seem to have a weapon set up, so I'm going to attack the automated ship. It does have a weapon set up. My bad. And we are obviously going to use our anti-ship drone as well. Try to disable the weapons right away. I think disabling the weapons is more important than disabling the shields, but we'll obviously try to do a little bit of both. And thanks to our anti-ship drone, we are able to keep like the enemy shields down for the most part, which is good for us. I've got to keep in mind that this ion blast charges so fast that I can actually fire it faster than I have been firing it. So it should do hull damage as well. But it doesn't seem to be really doing hull damage. Oh, there we go. We got a little bit here. I guess like some of these ion blasts just go against the shield. Again, I'm still getting used to how fast this fires. So the drone should be able to just kill it here. Awesome. I'm kind of liking this different sort of combat that we have to do here. So we only got 9 scrap out of that. That's not particularly great. We will certainly... Oh, we did actually, though, get a map of the area, which indicates to us where enemy ships might be. That's what these caution signs are. They might not be enemy ships. They might be friendly ships, too. So, first things first, now that we are at the store, let's buy... we'll fix all. I think we should buy... You know what? Let's buy all fuel as well. And we can get a teleporter to put us... we can't actually afford it. Actually, maybe we can get some drones. System repair drone will seek out damaged systems and repair them automatically. Anti-personnel drone, we can't afford. So I could get a system repair drone, but, you know, let's just focus a little bit more traditionally. Let's buy all the fuel, and then we will jump to our next area out here. And I will upgrade our ship, don't worry about that. So, at first it appears you've arrived in an empty system, but a ship appears from behind a planet and hails you. Haha, I am the dread pirate Tuco, prepare to die. So obviously... that is a good, the bad, and the ugly reference, if you're familiar with that. We are going to get our anti-ship drone powered up here. Looks like our room has been damaged or hacked up here. I'm not sure what's up with that. That's okay. We should really put this guy back in the shield room once he fixes this. So first things first, Ion Blast, try to hit the shield with this. And now that the shields are disabled, we will go straight for enemy weapons. So if we can keep them from firing missiles, that is great for us. Oh, although our sensors have now been knocked out, so we'll send this dude in here to repair those. We'll continue to ion blast the weapons, because that is definitely what I'm looking out for. More so than the shields right now, because those missiles are going to be a total pain in the ass. Ion blast charges so fast. Let's take out the shields again. Temporarily disabled, and with only 2 more hull damage left, we did manage to disable the missile launcher, and we're good to go. So I think I'm starting to finally get a feel for how this combat is going to go with this. Do we have anything else to repair? I don't think so. So we will send this guy into the shields room, and we will jump to... We could jump to our exit. And then we'll just kind of tool around our exit a little bit to see if we can get some more scrap before we go to the next area. So we do see an automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. I'm going to defend the outpost, and maybe they'll give me a lot of fuel, which is definitely a valuable resource here. Okay, so we are going to get in some combat. We'll obviously set our anti-ship drone to go. And I'm digging this new style of combat. So we're immediately going to try to disable the weapons so that we don't take any stupid damage here. And that's awesome. And then we'll try to just keep the weapons at bay, I think. And this will be good for us because the anti-ship drone is going to do enough damage to keep us in a good position here. Excellent. That was very, very easy. And hopefully we will get, well, 1 drone part is good. That keeps us at maintenance, basically. 1 fuel, 8 scrap, not great. Let's see what we get from the refueling station. 3 fuel and 11 scrap and 1 missile. That is awesome. So now we can jump. We could choose to jump to the next sector if we want to, but instead, why not visit some of these locations? While we're here on the first floor, it's like Isaac, you know, you want to explore as much as you can. A Federation encrypted signal is being broadcast from a nearby planet. It could be a trap, let's move on, or send an away party to investigate. You know what? Let's investigate. You find a small cache of supplies that was surely left for any loyal Federation ships in trouble. So basically we get fuel, missiles, and 22 scrap. That's pretty solid. We will now, I think we can jump and make it back in time. We have 100 scrap. I should really upgrade our ship. We can buy more fuel here. You know what? Let's definitely buy 6 fuel for 12 scrap. That is a good deal in my books. And now let's just go to the exit now. Now sometimes again there's different conditions that you might have to face at the exit, but obviously we've been here already. So first things first, let's upgrade our ship. First thing I want to do, we already have 10 power bars. I think I want to upgrade our shields, so that's going to take a lot. And then I might want to upgrade our power bars even more just so we can actually use these shield upgrades. So we're not going to have enough yet. Oh, we are going to have enough. Perfect. But this won't allow us to use our anti-ship drone, so we'll just power this down for now. We're fine. I just need like another 25, so I need another 16 scrap, and then we can upgrade and we'll be able to use our shields to block 2 shots instead of just 1. Anyway, we're going to jump to the next sector. We can go to NG-controlled sector or rock-controlled sector. We're going to go to NG-controlled sector because we are obviously an NG ship, and maybe this will allow me to get that stealth cruiser that was listed in the like kind of locked ships for now. So, the Mantis have been threatening the NG core worlds, but you should be able to stock up for your journey. That sounds good to me. So let's check out this distress call. Obviously want to help out, you know, my native species in need. So you find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You ask them what's wrong, they say, help, we're being overrun by some sort of giant alien spiders. Send the crew to help immediately, giant alien spiders are no joke, or leave them alone. Well, as much as giant alien spiders scare me, let's help immediately. The crew boards the station. We fight our way, oh man, no. You fight your way back to the airlock and are forced to leave before accounting for all crew members. Not everybody made it back. Is it Mallet, Garrick, or Oni? Garrick, no! You were my favorite. Okay, well, we'll go to this other distress call out here. We lost a crew member. It would be nice to get one back now. So we arrive at a smoldering NG research station. It's a distress call unanswered, attacked by some pirates or mantis, most likely. There may be someone left alive or else something of value left on board, but we might run into some mantises. Let's board the station. This place is totally dead. Okay, so we don't get anything out of that, but we don't lose anything out of it either. So far, this has been a total bust for us. Hopefully we can get some good combat or something going soon. So we could sell drone parts for scrap. We definitely do not want to sell drone parts because we need those to fund like our actual drones that we're going to use to do a lot of our attacking here. Those drones are essential to our combat success, so they're very important right now. So, a small NG research vessel is trying to fend off a Mantis ship. You move in to engage, but the Mantis ship retreats. The NG offers you a drone schematic as thanks for your timely arrival. So, we get 13 scrap as well as a new drone. So we now could potentially put 2 drones out in combat at once, which might be a good idea. Let me just test something out here. Theory crafting. We can't put these out without an enemy ship, but I think we could. Oh, you know what? We need to upgrade our drone section one more. Where is that? Do we not? It says we can only use 3 power for drones, which sucks, because I would love to use 4 power and put out 2 anti-ship drones at once, but maybe you can only put out 1 drone at a time. In any case, we'll repower our Ion Blast and then get ready to move on to our next area. So we'll jump to this distress call, which we haven't been to yet. Again, basically been a total bust so far, but hopefully we come up with some good stuff here. So we're in a small asteroid belt. You find a small ship struggling to maneuver through the field. They message you, help, our shields are down, and I don't know how much longer we can last. How about try to shield their ship with yours and escort them out of the field? I'm being a super nice guy this time, so we can do that instead of not risking our ship and leaving them to their fate. We'll try to shield them. It hurt our hull a little bit, but we did pick up 31 scrap and 4 fuel. That's a nice get there. And we are going to power up 1 more power bar, which now should allow us to have full shields, Ion Blast, as well as 1 drone active at the same time, which is awesome. And now we'll just continue jumping here. So I think so far this has gone, it hasn't been great, but we've picked up a little bit of stuff. Now that we have 2 shields, it's a little bit better, and we can actually engage in some combat here. So they're just trying to get away. We're obviously going to make our anti-ship drone here. They have a drone right at the start. First things first, let's disable their weapons, which I think is definitely more valuable for us moving forward. So we might want to disable their engines as well, because obviously they are trying to get away, and they have a ton of health. Oh, I probably should have gone for their weapons there instead of their engines. But they have a ton of health, which is a problem for us, because they might be able to get away before we can actually stop them. So I think I might just Ion Blast and continuously focus on their engines, and rely on my shields to actually protect me while I do this. Because if they, like, let the rebel fleet know where we are, that's going to be bad news for us. And I don't think they're going to be able to get through us anyway, because our drone is just, like, destroying their weapons. I don't get to choose where the drone targets, but I think it is making good decisions right now. Awesome, so that was fairly easy. I'm kind of digging this new combat style where we let the drone do the work. Extra scrap, extra missiles. I could use some small bombs soon. In fact, if I upgrade our weapon system a little bit, we should be able, because right now we can only use 3. We need to be able to use 4. So if we, we can upgrade our drone actually. So I want to get 2 drones going at once. So let's spend a little bit here. That should allow us to have 4 active at once, I think. Yeah, now we can use 2 drones. Can we power up everything here? I think no, we can't. We need more system power, but that's okay for now. We're doing all right. Let's jump to here, which should allow us to still have enough time to get to the exit. Hopefully you guys are following what I'm saying here. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools, and they have shut down our engines. We'll have to destroy them or die, because escape is not an option. I don't like this, but I don't think I've ever fought a Federation bomber before. Hopefully this will go okay. But on the bright side, we don't need the power from our engines, so we'll have extra power here that if we take away... let me think about this for a second. We could have 1 anti-ship drone, or let's disable our medbay briefly, and then we can have 2 anti-ship drones going out there. It'll cost us 2 drone parts, but it could also be awesome for us to have 2 drones just like constantly hacking at these guys and making sure their shields stay down. And we will make sure that we attack their weapons with our ion weapons to keep them disabled. And I think this fight should be over before it even really gets started. As long as I can keep their weapons at bay, I don't think we'll take any damage. And even though it's going to cost us a lot of drone parts, this is going to be a fairly easy fight. So that should do it right there. That was really fast, actually. I like this double drone strategy, but we're going to need to buy more drone parts for sure whenever we come to stores. Because it's something I've never really worried about is drone parts until now. We got a lot of scrap there. I think we should maybe upgrade 1 more power bar. Maybe we'll wait. I don't know. We now will power up our engines now that we can. And power up our med bay, because you never know when you're going to need that. I don't want to worry about that when we're in the moment. And here we will probably repair our hull as well as buy some drone parts. But who knows? Maybe it's got some good stuff. Well, I can't actually afford anything else here. So let's fix our hull. And we'll buy 2 drone parts. And then we can go to our ship now that we have 26 left over. And I think just get some more overall power. And then we will jump here, and then we will jump to our exit, and we should still be able to get away from the rebel fleet. Alright, so we are going to have to engage in some combat here. This is a pirate, and we're going to have some fires here due to the solar flares, which is shitty. I want to get out of here as fast as possible. I'm going to use 2 drones. So we're going to power down engines. I should probably power up engines, because we need to charge our faster than light. Power down medbay, and get both anti-ship drones going here at once. And this should allow for, like, the fastest fight possible. The drones will keep the shield down constantly. Ion blasters will allow me to avoid taking damage from their weapons, hopefully. Oh, although that one missed, so we might actually get some hull damage here. Yeah, here comes the beam damage. You get in there and fix the oxygen. Here comes the solar flare. That's not good for us. This might be a surprisingly difficult fight. Okay, so now we have to worry about the airlocks. Where okay, we have to open this. Okay, hopefully that will put out the fires. We definitely need to make sure that we're continuing to ion blast them here. This is a surprisingly difficult fight, but our drones are doing a pretty good job. We're gonna succeed here. They'll give us 1 missile, 1 drone part, and 11 scrap. You know what? I'm gonna accept that just so we can get out of here as fast as possible. We have no fires raging as far as I can tell. So let's get... Oh god! Never mind, we have fires raging. Hopefully those fires will be put out soon. Although it's spreading to my door room, which I do not like. Don't get in here. This is not a good situation for us. Let's just go to the exit and we'll repair once we get there. So hopefully those fires are out now. Okay, so we do have a rebel scout. Let's avoid conflict with it here. And then we will come in here, send this guy in, close all doors. Repair our structure here. No, don't go to the shield room, Oni. You need to repair our sensors, buddy. You might get a little hurt as well because there's like no oxygen left in this room. And after we finish this, then we will jump to the next sector. So getting to Sector 3 right off the bat, it's not a terrible first run. Things are going fairly well for us so far. There we go. Now we can see our whole ship. You just hang out in the med bay for a minute, buddy. So we'll jump to our next sector. Do you want NG Homeworld or Zoltan-controlled sector? I think NG Homeworld seems like we could get access to the stealth cruiser here, which would make me consider this run a success. Okay, so NG are indeed robotic life forms, now confirmed. Let's see what the heck we can come across here. Well, obviously we want to go to a store, but first, let's gather some extra scrap, so maybe we can buy something useful, if not just repairs and stuff. Wow, NG Vessel hails you. They offer some supplies, 40 scrap. That is fucking awesome, actually, as well as a drone part and a missile. Let's jump to here. Maybe we'll get some more help before we go to the store, and maybe we can finally buy like a cloaking device or something. So now we can sell missiles for scrap, and you know what? I am okay with selling 10 missiles for 30 scrap, because I have not used missiles yet so far. I seem to be prioritizing drone parts instead. So you know what? Let's go to this, and then we'll go to the store, just in case we can get some more scrap here. Okay. So you arrive near a small fleet of civilian NG ships. A simple decryption and translation tells you they are having a frantic discussion about something obviously troubled them. You know what? Have your NG crew member contact them. Your crew member syncs with the comm unit to communicate with them directly. You offer your help. They respond, our goals have analogous elements. However, not all available for disclosure. Discretion necessary. Offer your help. Absolutely. Secret technology stolen by Mantis. I think this is the stealth cruiser. Implicit connection to rebels. Implicit. Tracked Mantis to hidden rebel base, uploading coordinates. Added a quest marker to your map. So now we have a quest. I'm not sure what's going on here. Assist in finding technology to acquire military ships? Absolutely. So, there's our quest marker. We have 2 quest markers, actually. I'm not sure which one's which. But step 1, I think, we'll go to the store. See if we can buy something awesome at the store. Drone parts, cloaking device, anything like that. We can buy cloak. Oh, cloaking is expensive. Advanced FTL navigation allows the ship to jump to any previously visited beacon. That seems fast. Ship's FTL drive powers up 25% faster. That doesn't seem that useful to me. Crew teleporter could be interesting. I've never done that before. I'm not sure if it's for the best because I only have 2 crew members right now, but I would like to save up for the cloaking, but let's fix all. And let's buy drone parts as well, because we're going to use those quite frequently. And we will just jump back to the middle here. We're going to have to only choose one of these quest markers, because we, well, maybe we can get by with 2. Let's see. We'll go to the first quest marker here and see which one this is. So you arrive at one of the rebel bases the NG's told you about. It appears abandoned except for one scout ship. Perhaps you could extract information from them. Okay. So we are going to pause again here right off the bat. They're going to try to jump away. So what we are going to do here, let me think about how we want to do this. We want to have 2 ship drones going. It's going to cost us 2 drone parts, but it's worth it. And if we could just, our med bay is still powered down, but we don't really need it right now. Maybe we can just send this guy back to our shield bay to help out there. And if I could just maybe like power down the engines and then power up, oh, I don't have enough weapon power to, okay, never mind. This is okay for now. I think this will be fine. They are actually boarding us, which is bad for business. So let's open the airlocks to make sure that we are doing damage to them. And then we should probably power up our med bay as well. So let's do that. The anti-ship drones seem to be doing their business. Let's focus on their weapons so we can keep them at bay. And then maybe we can fight this guy in our med bay and actually succeed here. I'm hoping that's the case. So I'm just going to try to keep their weapons at bay. The drones are doing their work. Okay, so they're saying it's not worth dying for. Demand information on the stolen technology. Of course, that's why you're here. Yes, they passed by here, but I had nothing to do with it. Okay, so they gave us the coordinates for where to potentially find the ship. But we have a problem. I mean, oh, that guy just teleported away. Okay, so we're okay. Close all doors. I can't because our door thing is broken, I guess. Close all doors on the ship. I want to close the doors. Oh, they are closed. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. No problems here. Let's go back to the shield room. And now we need to power up our engines so we can jump at some point. So we will jump to... Well, we need to get to this quest marker. So I guess we go to the exit and then go from there. So far, though, this could be interesting. So we have a ship. We could buy 1 slave and free them to join our crew. Ignore the slaver ship or attack the slaver scum. You know what? I'm going to ignore the slaver scum. It might be the least, like, interesting of all of the possibilities there, but I can't really risk attacking them now when I might have a huge attack right here. As you can see, this Mantis fighter is going to be a pain in the ass. And I didn't really want to spend, like, 75% of my scrap. So anyway, this Mantis ship is manned by rebels. They do have a teleporter. So I'm going to get my dudes to the med bay again, because we're probably going to end up having to fight in here. Let's make sure we close this door. We're going to power up our anti-ship drones. Both of them. It's going to use a shitload of drone parts, but that's necessary. And, okay, so just close this door. And now we are going to engage in some hardy old combat. They are going to destroy our sensors here, and that is going to be a serious problem for us moving forwards. But as long as we can destroy this ship quickly, it doesn't really matter. Our sensors are now out, so we can't even see where the enemy is. But their shields are down, which is good for us. So we'll just continue attacking like shields, weapons, shields, weapons. And our drone area has been hit, so now we cannot actually do damage to them with 2 drones. We only have 1 drone available. Maybe we've lost power or something. Now our shields are going down. I don't like the looks of this so far. Maybe I can send one dude in to, like, repair our shield section. Nope, bad idea. Alright. Continue ion blasting them, but this is not going well. I'm pretty sure we're actually gonna die here. Our engines are being cut. That is damn shitty, because I thought we were doing very well, actually. Engines critical, hull 50%, shields critical, intruders detected. They are now going to destroy our piloting mechanism. Whole ship is in tatters here, and our engine isn't even powered up and can't actually be powered up. So things are not going well for us. But we can destroy the intruders here, but I don't think it's going to matter. I think our ship is basically going down. It's a shame that this is going to be how it ends, because we were doing really well up to this point. I don't think buying a crew member would have helped us out. What would have helped us out? I don't know. Stronger weapons. I probably should have powered up the smart bomb and tried to use that instead. I didn't realize how hard this fight was actually going to be. So now we can send these guys in to repair stuff, but it's too late. We are going to go down. But as always, thank you guys for joining me on this episode of FTL. That was our first attempt with the NG Cruiser. We might stick around with that. That was a decent high score for me, like top 4 anyway. But in any case, again, as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.